by the Ministry of District Administration. Explore your history, explore your land, explore your sister islands. And Cayman Airways. Call them on 949-2311 to book your nonstop flights to Los Angeles and Panama. And Doctors Hospital. Peace of mind is important when life happens. Doctors Hospital. Always there for you. Call 949-6066.
But I do have some questions.
There are more questions than answers.
Cayman Islands' foremost listeners participation program.
Talk today.
What's on your mind, Cayman? If you're ready to talk, we are ready to listen. Discussing current events and local news, community spotlights, hot topics, listener stories, cultural and historical discussions, environmental issues, fun and lighthearted topics, guest interviews. Cayman, basically anything you want to talk about, we are ready to listen. Here's your guest host,
Charles Glidden.
Coming up next on Talk Today, Paskong Pinoy Extravaganza. And we have Open Line and Cayman Brack Homecoming. Talk Today's next, right here on Radio Cayman. Stay with me.
Talk Today is reminding you
to avoid any statements or comments which are abusive, derogatory, malicious, or defamatory. Do not use indecent language or make any statement that is false or misleading. Call 1-800-534-8255, 949-6990, 949-8037, or WhatsApp us on 925-3261.
And now, back to Talk Today.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Talk Today. I'm Charles Glidden. Glad you could join me here and Talk Today. Here in Georgetown, it's a kind of rainy afternoon, showers here and there, so I guess if you are around and about town, coming into town, maybe you might want to be having that umbrella handy. You might just need it for a brief moment or two. And in our first segment this afternoon, we're going to be hearing about the Paskong Pinoy Extravaganza that is taking place this weekend, and it's organized by a number of Filipino organizations here in our community. Joining me in the studio now, another Charles. How do you like that? Yeah. With me now are Charles Haboyo, yes. Mira Navarro, and Ruth Edley Williams. Nice to have you here.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, and thank you for having us.
First of all, tell us just what is this Paskoy Pinoy Extravaganza from the flyer? See, it looks like a lot of things happening.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Charles, for mentioning that. Actually, Paskong Pinoy Extravaganza 2025 is our annual Filipino Christmas celebration here in the Cayman Islands. And it's organized by the Cayman Bayanihan Filipino community in partnership together with the Philippine Independence Day Committee, headed by their chairwoman, Miss Ruth. And not only the two organizations, it's also joined by other Philippine organizations, as we know that we have a lot here in the Caymans. So the event, actually, just to bring it short, is our way of bringing a piece of home to the Cayman Islands that full of Filipino traditions, music, food, and community spirit. It's open to everyone. It's not really exclusive. We are inviting everyone, not just Filipinos. It's from all nationalities, locals, and especially Caymanians, meant to spread the holiday season this Sunday. Yeah.
So it's taking place this weekend. Exactly when and where?
Oh, yeah. So it's on December 14th. Starts at 1 p.m. until 9 p.m. Yeah, we booked a place at the airport park. It's across the Foster's Airport. So it's an open field, and we're going to set up the place, the festive place right there. Yes.
And in addition to that, we have two parts on the whole day program. So the first part will be a family fun day, wherein kids, teens, and adults, we're going to have more games, and we have a lot of things to do there, like photo shoot, and then food, Filipino food that could sell during the event. Yeah.
You wanted to add something,
the-
Ms. Williams?
Yeah, and
second
we have also a lot of activities, or especially the family days. Yeah, of course, for the kids and parents to join us, and a lot of gift, raffle draws. Yeah, and we really want to, give back, like
To the Filipino community.
to the Filipino community as our tradition back home here in Cayman Island, but not only for us. Any nationalities can
come in.
can come and invited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is something that is done in the Philippines around Christmas time?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Every the whole month of December until January, New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a really festive. It's really fun, and we're gonna miss it. Back home. That's why we're going to do it here and celebrate here. Yeah. So please, everybody, come and join us. Yeah.
Well, let's look at some of the things that I see on the list here. You're going to include a health fair.
Yeah, that is.
Tell us about that.
So the health fair is actually one of the main part that we are gonna hold from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. before the culmination at night for the program proper. And we are lucky enough to ask Health City to actually provide us with their to host it, and get help us encourage people to come in, have their self check, vitals, and it's all for free, right, Ms. Mira?
Yes.
Yeah.
And not only that, they are giving a chance for you to win a free executive checkup worth $699. So
Oh, that's
yes,
that's a big prize.
yes.
I mean, I think that's somewhere around $1,000.
So you have a
or
free
That's right,
you have a
yeah.
free checkup during the day, and yet they're giving away that raffle.
So what, they check your vitals, blood pressure,
Yes.
Everything.
and
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
vitals, yeah.
And
Blood
then
pressure,
randomly
sugar, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to get be part of that and stand a chance of getting that executive exam, that's going to happen early on.
Yes, which I think they were gonna the opening salvo, the setup will actually start at 1 p.m. But the games and the family day will start about 2-ish, and while the Health City is gonna have a portion in that venue where they're gonna set up tables for people to come in and have themselves checked, and then they're gonna do the random of whatever of whoever is lucky enough to get that free checkup until 4 p.m.
Executive checkup.
So if you want the free check, then you need to be there by 2 o'clock or so.
Yes,
Yeah.
between
From
2
2
to
to
4.
4
2 to 4.
Yes,
Okay.
that
All
there's time slot to the program.
All right, and then of course it can't be anything around Christmas without Christmas caroling, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So as what Miss Ruth and Miss Mira have mentioned, we have prepared a lot. I think that the thing is that the Filipino loves events, parties, foods, and full of talented people. They want to share their talents by showing a lot of performances, dance performances. People are into bands, so they're going to perform bands as well.
We have
They're going to be
bands,
Christmas carol singing, and we have this Christmas lanterns display, which we will be sort of a contest. Whoever gets it will have a prize. What else, Ate Ruth?
We have also, the Christmas costume.
Oh yeah,
So, Mr. Charles, if you come there, you have to wear a Christmas costume.
definitely. I'm going to wear the best.
Santa.
Well, I have to come with
yeah.
Santa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So probably definitely we're gonna have a Santa,
Yeah.
and of course in the Philippines we have this what do you call it, the Carabao, the
Carabao.
it's
Yeah.
a cat.
The
or
famous
animal
animals in the Philippines, Carabao, which we display.
we use at the
During
farm,
the farm
and then it's
event.
gonna be displayed there, and then Santa was gonna be riding that instead of the reindeer,
Okay.
Yeah. It's nice.
giving out gifts.
So what is it, like a horse or what?
It's
No, the cow.
It's
a
like a
farm.
cow.
It's
They call
that we
it
use for
carabao.
farming.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
Okay.
Use
The
for-
cow, the
Like
carabao
oxen or
we use for
something.
farming.
Yeah. And then the Santa Claus is there instead of reindeer. They're gonna use that
That
one.
one. Okay.
So imbibing the Filipino spirit.
It's exciting.
And what is parole
Pearl
making?
making.
Parol making is a parol is a term in the Philippines as like a
Lantern.
star made of star.
Yeah.
So they made it out of
This star. This
yeah.
star.
So they put it on display during Christmas. So when you go to like churches and houses, the families in the Philippines, especially in the communities, they display a sense of like Christmas stars. We put the lighting designs made of indigenous different materials, made of, example, plastics or crafts.
Yeah.
So the artistry of the Filipino displaying during Christmas, not just the lightings that you buy at the mall, but they made it out of themselves.
We have to take a little break here, but we'll be right back.
Thank you, Charles. Yes.
Shipping to the Cayman Islands is fast, reliable, and seamless thanks to Cayman Airways Cargo. Need it faster than ocean freight? Cayman Airways Cargo offers multiple cargo flights to Grand Cayman from Miami weekly, so your packages, whether big, small, or in between, will arrive in no time. You can even use a Cayman Airways Cargo US address for your online shopping. Cayman Airways Cargo is also the only carrier providing air freight services for Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Contact us today and see why Cayman Airways Cargo was voted as Cayman's best cargo and logistics company in the Best of Cayman Awards. For details, visit caymanairways.com/cargo.
Did you know that Doctors Hospital provides urgent care services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? And Doctors Hospital's urgent care physicians have access to the most advanced MRI and CT imaging in the Caribbean, providing reliable diagnostics when you need it most. When you need quality urgent care for an illness or injury, Doctors Hospital is here for you 24/7. Whether it's a migraine, chest or abdominal pain, shortness of breath, broken bones, or another urgent need, Doctors Hospital at the top of Walker's Road. Urgent care right now.
Stay cyber secure with Cayman National. Here are a few tips that will benefit you. Ensure to log out completely when you finish any online banking activities. Be aware of phishing attempts and only click links from trusted sources that are sent from your device through emails and messages. Remember, Cayman National will never ask you for your credentials. If you suspect a fraud attempt or that your account has been compromised, please immediately contact our customer support team at 949-8300.
Here's a CUC advisory. Customers are advised of a scheduled outage on Sunday, December 14th between 8 a.m. and 12 noon for Snooze Lane off West Bay Road, which will include the Queen's Court Shopping Plaza and 7 Mile Shops. For more information, please contact CUC's customer service team at 949-5200. Email service@cuc.ky or visit our website at www.cuc-cayman.com.
Kirk Freeport's annual $40,000 sweepstakes is back just in time for your holiday shopping. Simply spend $100 at your favorite Kirk Freeport store before noon on Christmas Eve for a chance to win all season long, with cash prizes of up to $5,000, premium gifts, and a Rolex watch giveaway. The more you shop, the better your chances to win. Get gifts for everyone on your list at Kirk Freeport, with duty-free prices, 0 shipping delays, and the chance to win a piece of the $40,000 sweepstakes. View full details on kirkfreeport.com.
The best foundation you can wear is glowing, healthy skin. The offices of dermatologist Dr. Wayne Porter specialize in enhancing your skin's well-being. Whether you're seeking advanced skin care, including any skin cancers, Botox, filler, cosmetic skin enhancements, or simply looking to reduce wrinkles, Dr. Porter offers a full-service dermatology and dermatological surgery practice. For more information, email drportercayman@gmail.com or call 946-9020. That is 946-9020.
Radio Cayman's Talk Today. What is on your mind, Cayman?
Welcome back, and we are hearing about the Paskong Pinoy Extravaganza happening this weekend on the 14th at Airport Park. It starts at 2 o'clock and goes up until 9 o'clock.
Yes.
And this is going to bring us a little Filipino-style Christmas. Are there a lot of similarities between the way Christmas is observed in the Philippines and in Cayman?
Well, basically, yes, there are a lot of similarities because we are a family-based community. So, well, traditionally we stay and celebrate on the 24th.
Yeah.
Midnight to wait and approach the 25th. So we actually celebrate Christmas on the 24th for food or after the church services on that day, and then we celebrate and then we culminate to receive the 25th Christmas Day.
So what we would call Christmas Eve, then you are already
Christmas
observing.
Yeah, we are observing that already. So,
and then on the 25th, what would be traditionally
so some families normally on the 25th they go to church, they eat outside, and they sometimes open their gifts. If they can't open their gifts on the 24th, they go open the gifts on the 25th. Because some families that are working abroad, they go home on the day of the 25th, or to catch up with the family. And Ate Ruth, what other traditions that similar
on the 25th, usually the relatives go visit to their home, different, but mostly on the 24th, everybody gathering in, let's say, a parent's home. All the relatives or the siblings are there. They're waiting until 12 midnight of the 24th to gather around, and then the 25th everybody go to church and then visit their relatives' houses, giving a gift, something like that, and greet each other. And most food, they prepare food. It's so fun, The same thing in Cayman when they're celebrating Christmas, right?
Yeah, it's really family time, right?
Family time, it's really family time, yeah, it's nice.
So you were showing me the what's it called? The parole.
Parole, yeah.
Parole making. It looks quite elaborate. I mean, and so. I imagine people put a lot of time into this if it's a contest.
Yeah.
So they have to light up and everything when they bring them to this extravaganza.
Yes, they have a self light up, self support that the parole that they are going to submit to us. Then it shows the creativity and the theme. They have to submit what this parole description.
And how they made it, and
how they made
what
it.
materials they used.
Yes, mostly biodegradable materials.
Biodegradable material.
So it has to be, I guess, all handmade.
100%
Ideally,
handmade.
yes. Yes.
So what's the price for this? Because it sounds like it's a lot of work.
Because we are a non-profit organization, so the price for the parole is 500 for the first, 200 for the second, and 100 for the third.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
that's a good price.
Something a reward for them. It's not that much, but I think just to reward their effort and being a participant of this event only shows how people are like combining their talents just to be in this activity.
And I know that some people are doing this parole is just only their hobby.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Filipino are very talented and artistic
in terms of crafts.
So they probably don't make these just for this event. They like doing this all the time.
Oh yeah. Given if you give them time and resources, they would be happy to actually make one for you or for the family who requested for it. Something like that.
Good. So another event on here, the Gawad Parangal.
Gawad Parangal. Gawad Parangal.
Say it for me.
Gawad Parangal.
The raffle?
It's actually a portion in the program where we will recognize the people who actually volunteer their time and recognize their efforts because they our organization, is a volunteer organization. People volunteer. So their frequency and the importance of activity, if they come, this is the time that we honor them by giving them recognition, by giving them certificates, awards. And other than that, if you are in Cayman and you have achieved something, so we have a list of awards like Leadership Award, Sports Excellence Award, or artistry awards. So we give those on that night. So there's a portion that we will award them. And not only that, we also be recognizing the volunteers that help us in the blood donation program that we had for this year, because we conducted 3. And those 3 activities, if they have donated blood, they will be given like a hero award, something like that.
So
just to recognize
we have this year 3 consecutive blood donating, and then each who completed the 3 schedule, then we are giving them a Bayani Award. It's like a hero award.
Yes.
Okay, because that's an important thing. I mean, donating blood.
Yes,
That's save people's lives.
Yes, we have that every year.
So
we are partnering with HSA.
How long have you been doing this event?
Since
we started this one since 2020.
Yeah, after
yes.
COVID, at the time.
2020.
So it's been going on 5 years now.
5 years now, yeah.
So do you get a lot of people from the wider community, from
Yes,
the Filipino community?
mostly we are reaching out all Filipinos if they can donate blood.
But this
activity.
This event, the Paskong Pinoy.
Yes.
How long have
yes.
you been doing this? 5 years since you've been doing this?
Yes.
The extravaganza?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's during the early years, it's not as big as this because we're just starting at the time, and our members are not really known to each other yet. So as the years go by, it's becoming bigger and bigger, and a lot of groups are actually we want to join in. We want to partner up. So we get what we are doing right now is we try to involve as much as everyone here. That especially the Philippine Independence Day Committee, they have a big group as well that they hold their own party every Independence Day. So they are the ones who are the lead party for that. And now it's becoming bigger, which every year we do it. And expectedly in the next year, given enough time, resources, and planning, and people who volunteers, it's going to be like this or much, much bigger. Depends on the venue and participation.
Well, 5 years ago, that was a kind of a tough time to start something up.
Oh,
too,
yeah,
right? With
definitely.
COVID, and
especially right after COVID. Yeah. So when during the lockdown, the Filipinos can't go home or either went home, and then there's no assurance that you're coming back for work. So it has that stronger feeling that we need to do this, for us to feel that we celebrate Christmas. If not with our families, with our neighbors, to feel that they're our families. And you're not only involving other Filipinos, but also other nationalities. So locals, and we are happy to share that Christmas spirit.
Share the Christmas spirit.
Yes.
Make a happy time for everybody.
Happy time for everybody.
What have you been leaving out here? I think you have some other things here. But the traditional Lorong Pinoy.
Ate, you explain.
Yeah,
that.
is the
Traditional
traditional Larong Pinoy is we have a lot of traditional games in the Philippines during not only during Christmas, like a fiesta. And I don't know what we prepare this time. Yeah, we have a lot of games for kids, for adults, and for we call it a senior citizens, but we call it adults.
So you want to try to involve us?
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah,
because in the Philippines, if you celebrate Christmas and family coming over, so to add the fun to the party, families prepare jokes, games, surprises, and they know that people from abroad has gifts for them, so they really prepare and they take it seriously, because some are competitive, some are just having fun, and so basically the Paskong games is what we do outside our houses. Games.
So, is that a big part of your culture? Games like that?
Yes.
In our country, in back home, sometimes the what you call the bamboo pool. They're gonna climb up that one to reach the star on the top, and then go down. Who is the first one to reach the star? Yeah, that's one of it. And also,
No, you don't put any grease on it.
Yes.
You do put grease?
They put grease, sir.
Okay,
yes.
so that's like the greasy pool. Yeah, we do that.
Yeah,
we do that too.
Yeah.
So sometimes we also let out the chicken, and then we chase the chicken, and then we chase the chicken. But we're not going, not doing that. Given the airport park is so big.
Well, here, K-Man, you don't have to let the chickens out. They're out all the time.
It's everywhere. It's easy to catch. It's so easy to catch.
You can always chase one of them, right?
Chase the chicken or chase the pig. The big, the piglets under the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Say who can catch the piglet.
Yes.
Okay, it's time for another break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay cyber secure with Cayman National. Here are a few tips that will benefit you. Ensure to log out completely when you finish any online banking activities. Be aware of phishing attempts and only click links from trusted sources that are sent from your device through emails and messages. Remember, Cayman National will never ask you for your credentials. If you suspect a fraud attempt or that your account has been compromised, please immediately contact our customer support team at 949-8300.
Rocky's Diamond is making Christmas shopping a whole lot easier. Check out their selection of watches, earrings, and more on Facebook and Instagram, and shop online at rockysdiamonds.com. Save 20% off with coupon code XMAS25, and they'll deliver right to your door. Or stop by the Rocky's Diamond showroom at 28 North Church Street, Waterfront Center. Don't wait till the last minute. These deals just won't last. Rocky's Diamond Christmas Sale at rockysdiamonds.com. Proceeds from the Rocky's Diamond Christmas Sale will also go to support the Spread the Word International Ministries campaign to support kids in Jamaica this Christmas season.
Ho, ho, ho! Still searching for the perfect gift or that comfy couch to curl up on this holiday season? Beacon Furniture at Plaza Venetia, North Sound Road near China Village, is your one-stop holiday happiness shop. From gorgeous living and dining rooms to bedroom sets, outdoor furniture, candles, and a wide selection of home accessories, we've got something for everyone on your list. Stop by our showroom, meet our cheerful elves, friendly staff, and let us make your holiday shopping fast, fun, and oh so festive. Call 943-2500 today and let Beacon Furniture help you slay this holiday season.
Wouldn't it have been grand if you had purchased land 30 years ago? It may not be 2020, but a perfect vision has never been more clear. Cayman Brac and Little Cayman, poised for growth with an eye on the future. Your land, your history, your future. Discover all that our sister islands have to offer.
Aunt Angie, how does it feel to have broken the bull riding world record?
Sore, Sean. That bull was angry.
Angie, I think that bull is headed towards your red convertible.
I broke the world record and he broke my car. Oh well, at least I've got CG Comprehensive Motor to cover this.
Get covered for collision, damage, and more. CG Brit-K. Good like that. All benefits are subject to policy provisions, including eligibility at the time of service.
Radio Cayman's Talk Today. What is on your mind, Cayman?
Welcome back. We are hearing about Paskong Pinoy Extravaganza, some Filipino Christmas spirit in Cayman, and it's going to be happening on December 14th at Airport Park, and it runs from 2 in the afternoon up until 9 o'clock. So you can drop by the Airport Park there and, catch some Filipino Christmas spirit. During the break, we were talking about the Filipino culture in general and how it's a sort of fusion. Tell us about that.
Yes, as we discussed, Philippines was conquered by Spain for 300 years during that time. That's why the Spanish traditions is still being adapted and practiced. We even have our educational system that we have to speak Spanish instead of English for some time until we changed constitution and then they changed it to English language. But I'm saying that in the southern part of the Philippines, there are still people who speak Spanish, and they call it the language they call it is they call it Chabacano. They kind of they kind of change and modify the language from Spanish, but it's a little bit Spanishy, sounded like Spanishy, but they speak their own language, Chabacano. And as what Miss Ruth has said, like when you see a Chabacano, they have a bit of a more good complexion because the Spanish, the face, the nose, they're taller, pointed toes, Us Filipinos, we have cute nose. Chabacano, they have pointed nose. So sometimes if you go to Zamboanga and you see a lady and a vendor selling this one, she looks like Miss Universe.
It's pretty.
Yes. But actually, because she lived from there, she's a local. And they speak Chabacano among themselves, but they actually, in general, not only they speak Tagalog, but they speak the Bisaya language.
So, I mean, in the Filipino culture, then you have a lot of different influences from around the region, from Spain.
Yes, and we were also conquered by Americans, right, with the U.S. And then for about a year or two, we also by the Japanese. So our constitution evolves on those independence. That's why we have so much in our Philippine history. We have so much independence days that we need to take note and then stick to the recent one based on the constitution.
So you'll also be having a Christmas food booth.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Now, what is that? What is that like?
That's the best thing.
That's the best part. Yeah.
That's the best part because we have a different booth that we prepare, and we have a Filipino food, and you name it. Especially, is very popular here, the barbecue. The Filipino barbecue.
Pork skewers, yeah.
Pork or chicken. They call it chicken inasal. And we have also those sweets made of glutinous rice.
Yes.
You name it. You're going to love it there, Mr. Charles, if you want to come. Yeah.
So those things that you were talking about, are those foods that are special for Christmas?
Not
general.
Not really, but during Christmas we have to prepare everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like we have Cayman, you have beef and or turkey and ham.
Yes.
So do you have a special Christmas dish?
Well, the most popular here is the lechon.
Call it lechon.
The roast pig on a pit.
Okay.
So you roast it for 5-6 hours, and then you just
later on
the table. And then people are like, "Oh, I want the skin. I want this one. I got to put a sauce on it."
So you just come up and take the slice that you want, right?
Yeah. So I think there's gonna be a lechon there. Hopefully somebody will gonna
bring out
lechon. So basically, if you are a different town celebrating Christmas in the Philippines, you prepare your own delicacy. Like, for example, if you're from the north, if you're from some Pampanga, you're from the south, so you prepare the food. And the food dictates the tempo of the party. It's very important.
Explain that.
It is important that in a Christmas setting in the Philippines, especially when there's fiesta, it's not really about the drinks. So it's the food that you prepare, how many can you accommodate, and how tasteful is the food that you prepared, and it's how authentic it is. So even though it's just pancit, but if you have you're cooking the best pancit in town,
Pancit means it's
stir fry noodles.
Stir fry noodles.
So that will like, oh, Charles made the best stir fry noodles here on the street. You have to go there. So sometimes people, even if you don't know the person, visit your house, you have to offer the stir fry noodle. Not just that, you have to have it with the sides, the lechon, and whatever desserts, sweets. So yeah.
So food is a centerpiece for any kind of Filipino event. Then
that's why we have the booth to prepare, because the booth is gonna showcase their some Filipino restaurants here who are part of the sponsors. We're gonna be showcasing their food that we prepare for everybody to,
Well, I guess that's another similarity between Filipino and Caymanian culture, because food has got to be there for us too.
Yes. Sometimes you're being judged because of the food. It's not because of the booze.
So yeah, if the food isn't good, then nothing else works.
Yes, sir, Charles. Yeah.
So I see you have quite a few sponsors that helped you put this on. You want to give them
yes, I
some
give
thanks?
that credit and floor to Miss Mira for the sponsors.
All right. First of all, thank you to our all sponsors. So, you want to wait?
No, we don't.
We
have a lot of
already a lot of sponsors, and then this is already out in our FB page. So yeah, we are very thankful for them,
for their support.
So
there's the sponsors. It's either they help us either in cash to support the activity, because we have just limited funds, or either in kind. Example,
raffle prices.
Give out raffle prices from them.
Gift certificates. Gifts.
Small things, small items, but gives a lot of
fun for and then make this festive celebrations meaningful and fun.
Yeah, so every little contribution helps to make it a good show.
Yes,
of course.
Yes. So the more they help, the more they of course in return we're gonna showcase their company and their logo, and then we're gonna put them in our social media. But other than that, it's actually helping the small businesses also flourish here in the Caymans, through word of mouth and community activities such as this.
Tell us a little bit about the special live performances. Is that happening more in the evening?
Yes, the special live performances. So
we have the second part of the program, which it start at 5:30 and to 9 o'clock. So we have this two band who will perform during the event. So you have to come to see how talented they are.
Yeah. So complete band setup, full complement, and then not only band performances but also dance performances, because we have dance groups here that they just want to dance, and for them.
What are some of the groups, and what's the name of the bands that are going to be playing?
Oh, we have this Luna Band and Good Vibes.
Good Vibes.
Yeah. So
the Filipino talents.
They are the Filipino band. That sometimes they are performing in some local restaurant here, like if you know Popo Jebs, and they perform there.
And what about the dance groups? Who are the dance groups?
And the dance group, we have the PDT, the A-Force, and it's so exciting if you come and watch the dance from Timpuyog. Timpuyog is from the traditional dance from Mountain Province. I don't want to say anything right now, but I want you to come there and watch them. It's really, really nice and exciting. Yeah. They have their own, they call it gong. Gong, the gong, they call it, that dance is gangsa.
Yeah.
Gangsa.
Oh, yeah, gangsa.
They got their own
traditional dance
instrument to do the dance.
A Filipino instrument.
A Filipino instrument.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the best one to go and watch it. Yeah.
Okay, anything else you want to add before we go?
So yeah, this event is very special for everyone, and although we are pressed by time, we are very thankful for the volunteers, for other organizations, the Philippine Independence Day Committee, Miss Mira, who worked so hard, left and right, forward and back, even though she's busy at work, but we have to like communicate, meet every week, things like that. And of course, I would like to mention Mr. Dion Cecia, who is also the one who is the face and steering us and motivating us to move forward. For this.
He's a drill sergeant?
Yes. More than the drill sergeant. He's everywhere.
Yes.
Yes, Mira?
Yeah, so we would like to invite everyone on this Paskong Pinoy that will be on December 14, Sunday. So it starts at 2 p.m. till 9 o'clock in the evening. So we are expecting you out there, and let's have fun and let's enjoy the food and the games and
the
entertainment.
Shows. Yeah, and
the whole
show.
Yeah.
All right, December 14th at Airport Park, starting at 2 and going on till 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time. You can enjoy some Filipino Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
Folks, thank you for coming in and sharing this with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Charles.
Yeah.
It's time to check in with the newsroom and see what's making headlines.
Yesterday,
Today,
always and forever.
Radio Cayman in the Cayman Islands. From Radio Cayman's newsroom, this is Headlines. Local, regional, international news.
The headline news is brought to you by Kirk Market and Health Services Authority.
Water Authority Cayman has planned works for the Spots Newlands area. Customers will experience a temporary interruption of water service between 12:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. on Sunday. This includes areas like Spots Newlands Road, Sparrow Street, Nightingale Street, and Pennsylvania Avenue. In international news, residents in the Pacific Northwest of the U.S. and Canada are bracing for what could be record-setting floods as an atmospheric river dumps heavy rain on an already swollen area of rivers. The U.S. National Weather Service has warned that catastrophic flooding is possible in the states of Oregon and Washington along the Skagit and Snohomish rivers. In Canada, major highways to Vancouver have been closed because of flooding, debris, and risks of avalanches. There are evacuation orders in place for thousands of people, and authorities have warned more rain is on the way today. And Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Machado, who has been in hiding for months, has told the BBC that she knows, quote, exactly the risks she's taking by traveling to Norway to collect her Nobel Peace Prize. Machado appeared in Oslo in the middle of the night, waving from the balcony of a hotel. It was the first time she's been seen in public since January. The 58-year-old made the covert journey despite a travel ban and a threat from the Venezuelan government that she would be labeled as a fugitive. In an emotional moment, she waved at cheering supporters who had gathered outside the Norwegian capital's Grand Hotel, blowing them kisses and singing with them. Those are your headlines. I'm Karsley Fuller.
Radio Cayman. More news available at www.radiocayman.gov.ky. Check out our social media pages: Facebook, YouTube, X, formerly Twitter, Radio Cayman Headline News.
This holiday season, let Kirk Market do the roasting so you can do the hosting. Visit in-store or shop online and order your traditional family feast, complete with classic roasted turkey and ham, all the tasty sides and trimmings. Let the chefs at Kirk Market be your holiday helpers so you can spend less time in the kitchen. Order online at kirkmarket.ky or visit in-store today. And don't forget to visit the florist at Kirk Market to find the perfect centerpiece for your table. There's no place like Kirk Market for the holidays.
As we celebrate the Christmas season, we thank you, our patients and partners, for your support. We wish you a blessed Christmas and peace, joy, and good health in the new year. From your friends and family at HSA, we are committed to caring for you.
Radio Cayman is pleased to feature this special Sister Islands historical vignette brought to you by the Ministry of District Administration and Lands. Explore your history, explore your land, explore your Sister Islands. Captain Keith Parker Tibbetts, MBE, JP. Following the 1932 hurricane, like most young men growing up in Cayman during the era, the call of the sea was heard more strongly than any other. Keith Tibbetts Sr. of Cayman Brac was no different. After assisting with the rebuilding of the family home, resurrecting the family car, and helping other relatives and the community rebuild, he built and sold several catboats before going to Jamaica to seek employment as a seaman. In 1936, he joined the Canadian banana boat Lady Somers and eventually found himself involved in the global war effort. Keith participated in the evacuation of Dunkirk in World War II. He served in the Merchant Marine from 1939 to 1940 and then as a seaman gunner on the Jamaica Pioneer. On D-Day, Keith Tibbetts was off the coast of France manning an anti-aircraft gun. Following this, he joined the Royal Fleet Auxiliary, where he served until his ship was torpedoed and sunk by a German submarine. Following this, he took a job on a tanker, which was home-based in Trinidad for bunkering American convoys, carrying military personnel and supplies to the European allies, becoming chief engineer. Following the war efforts, Keith continued the shipping trade, moving into boat building with his brothers, joining the Trinidad Shipping Company and National Bulk Carriers. This was part 5 of a special Sister Islands vignette series dedicated to Captain Keith Parker Tibbetts.
I'll be back. I've got 22 more days.
Radio Cayman is pleased to feature this special Sister Islands historical vignette brought to you by the Ministry of District Administration and Lands. Explore your history, explore your land, explore your Sister Islands.
Starting January 1, 2026, the minimum wage in the Cayman Islands will increase to CI $8.75 per hour. This change is designed to ensure fair pay and to support workers across the islands. Whether you're an employee or an employer, it is important to understand how this adjustment affects you. Learn more about the new rate, how it's applied, and what it means for your workplace by visiting gov.ky/DLP or email minimumwage@gov.ky.
Radio Cayman's Talk Today. What is on your mind, Cayman?
Welcome back, and let's take a quick look at the weather. Oh, it's a little cooler today than yesterday. Actually, 81 degrees. We call that cooler. Feels like 87. Humidity out there is 88%, and the winds out of the east-southeast at almost 6 knots. And the forecast says we can expect isolated showers through the rest of the day and into the night, with winds out of the northeast at 5 to 10 knots. And seas are smooth, less than 2 feet. Well, Cayman Brac Homecoming is just around the corner on Saturday. And here in the studio is the man behind it all, Daryl Dakers. Daryl, welcome back. The big day coming up.
Yes, thank you. Is my microphone on? I'm not hearing my. Yeah, it's on now. You say the man behind the event. I think I'm in front of it, but
yeah, well, somebody has to be pushing it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot pushing behind me. Oh man, I just thank God for what's happening here. But before I start, I went to you're talking about customer service. I went back to the same business this morning. I had to buy something. And I went in there, and the same lady that helped me and the other 2 employees, I did some customer service training with them.
Yeah.
I knew it. And it was so fun. I mean, they smile and stuff without they know what I was doing. So I'm quite sure they have a little bit more tip for customer service. But, I was thinking this morning coming here about customer service at Stereo City. I was, most cases, I was a person that trained people when they got a job. And we trained people, probably 2-3 weeks and in sales before they got a job, how to approach people, the friendliness and all of that. And I was thinking about that this morning. It was a joy. I said, man, I used to enjoy this stuff. But coming back to the program, but this morning meeting with the people, imagine the girl, she was so, no smiles when I went there, the last day, and this morning she smiled and shaked her head, and the other people smile and say, have a blessed day, and it was totally different. So I'm telling you, we were wearing different glasses. So back to I went to Cayman Brac last week, Thursday, and I came back on Sunday. Charles, I've never experienced this before. The children, very intelligent. These children, I went to bless them, but they blessed me. We took them, they took them on the beach. and we sat and talked with the young people. We went different places, and we met with some groups. I didn't get names, and there's a reason why I didn't do that. And I will say this. I told them I was going to say this, but I didn't get their name. In the group, we asked, anyone did drugs or doing drugs? And it's amazing the hands that went up. And from 11 years old, without calling, I didn't get their names. I didn't want their names for that reason, in case someone call and say you have to give me their names. I don't know their names. And I will tell you, this is what they told me when we asked. They say, we know doing drugs is wrong. We feel bad when we do it. We feel guilty. But because of the media and because of the stress, we do it. And then when we have to do it, because we feel that it makes us feel worse and we have to do it again. We say to them, the guy that was really in charge, I was just there, I spoke a little, what can we do that would help? To my surprise of what I was talking about all the time, we need to talk and for them to listen, and we can trust them. Now, from time I started this program, my program 2 months ago, the children need to talk, we need to listen. When they said, I said, God, you are good. Exactly what I was saying for 2 months. The children themselves, without hearing my show, said that is what they need. Now, I don't think that a deaf man need to hear it in a pleader. The children have spoken. We need to talk and for you all to listen and to trust you all. And I didn't get names for that reason. So young people, this thing in Kim and Brack, it's a godsend. Well, he sent me. I've never experienced something so wonderful. People involved. I'm on a flight and people coming back from Kim and Brack and people texting me, I'm praying for you and we appreciate come and work with the church. It's amazing. I'm not taking credit. God sent me, and when God is using you, it's amazing what happened. I sent a lady to Mr. Moses in Kim and Brack and asked him for 7 cases of water. And while she was there, he said, no problem. He said, if I don't use all of them, I'll bring them back. No, give them away. And he said, what else can I give? Can I help with some other stuff? I said, no. What about juices? Can I help with it? I said, no, you don't need anything. No, okay, what else I can help? And I said, it's amazing. Him and I spoke together on Sunday at his church for about half an hour. I was amazed at support from the Brack. I've never experienced this before in my whole music career, of people being so involved, so eager, want to help, and so appreciated for me to come up there. So the program is tomorrow night at 7. Now it's confirmed at the watering. Is it watering or watering? Watering, they call it watering? Oh, okay, watering, whatever you call it, place, park.
Watering place?
Yeah, watering place. I guess you water the place. Park. It's all lit, Christmas lights and all that, so it's ready. The only thing we're watching is the weather. If the weather, something happened, we will move to Ashton Rudder Center. We have that booked, but by God grace, it will be at the park, a stage. I'm not going to get into name of the singers, but singers starting from 5 years old. We have about 6 singers. They're all young people starting from 5. The Honorable Nicholas Mum is going to be singing as well, and some other. So we have 2 elders that are singing. All the others 5, 9, 14, and Dr. Cassandra, which is the deputy principal of the school there, she's going to be singing along with the daughter and another friend. I met with all these last week Friday night. I was blessed. All I can say, Kim and Brack, you all have blessed me. I attend 2 churches. I played at Cotton Tree Church. I played there, and the pastor said, come on up here and talk to the people, and that was fun. So I wrote a song, Fun, Can't Done Well, about a dog, so maybe that's what's happening to my dog's story. So Kim and Brack, yes, we're coming. We say we're coming back to the Brack. We come into the Brack. I'm going up this evening after the show and make sure I'm there with the setup and everything else. You know, I like to be involved, set up with the thing tomorrow night. We're asking people to be seated at 6:45. Now, Brackers and Caymanians, Cayman Airways have the special of $110.42. It was $141, down to $110. So go to Cayman Airways, get your tickets before you can't get a flight, before it's sold out. And again, we're working, I didn't just say with Alexander Hotel, but I really Donovan, the manager there, is my good friend, Cleveland grandson. So I love it there. I just love it there. We're doing ads together for it's some other stuff we'll talk about. Ad for Cayman Brack, because I'm doing with 2 more websites. So, we are flying in Romel from Field Trip Visionaries.
What's that?
That is the professional photographer that takes pictures for Miss Cayman. And I mean, people in general, people come in here for weddings, and he's volunteering his time. So he's coming up tomorrow evening to do pictures beyond. I mean, this guy is great. So he will be doing pictures there. And if you need all these sponsors that I'm talking about, call me and I can give you their numbers. His photography is great. He did stuff for me before at Miss Cayman. Great guy, and he's volunteering to come and do it free. Brackers, he's coming to do it free. And government also is using their video person in Cayman Brack, so they will be doing video recording and put the highlights together for the government station, TV, whatever it's called, whatever it's called. I don't watch TV, so I don't know. So he's going to be there doing recording also, and then they will do the highlights and put that on our local TV. We're hoping it'll be in the newspaper. As a matter of fact, I saw me in the newspaper on Wednesday. I just picked up a paper. Someone told me at the airport with Miss Cayman. So Cayman, we need to come alive. All groups here are promoting their cultures big in the Cayman Islands. We don't have a problem with that. I'm saying we have a problem, but we are getting minority, and we really need to come together like other nationalities comes here, and they're like sardines together. They stick together. So we need to come together as sardines ourselves and promote what we have left, try to capture it and try to preserve it and let people know what we have is special. That's the reason why they came here. If Cayman wasn't special, you have other places to go. But why so much people come here? Because Cayman is the most unique place in the world, and I'm not saying that in a prejudice way. I've traveled to Egypt, Israel, Turkey, Switzerland, Colombia, Turkey, all over, Aruba, and I wanted to be a city boy back then, and now coming back to Cayman after living in Minnesota, doing some school, and I came back to Cayman, and then traveling to Israel and places like, there is no place like this place. And I will ask tourists on the beach, and they will say to me from Germany, different places, this is paradise. So I'm not just saying that myself, but to remain paradise, it wasn't Cayman that made it paradise, it was the people. And if we lose that in the people, it's just going to be not Cayman kind, but Cayman what we can get. And away from the show, I still have some time. You go on the internet, you put in Cayman people. You know, you'll find some people probably on work permit come in here and because they put in what do you call it again, search words. So, for instance, Cayman people, they'll tie it to condos they're selling. Cayman or old homes, they'll put it to some finance business overseas that is here. And it's hard to go on the internet and put in something about the true Cayman that we knew, that it will come up without bringing up something that someone is doing. If it's
what do you mean, ads that pop up?
Well, what do you put in power words on the internet, right? So if I'm going to put up my one of my pages is called Cayman Native Son Daryl Dakers. So in that I will put Cayman, I will put Cayman Brack, I'll put a little Cayman, I'll put son, I'll put Cayman people.
They're keywords. They're
keywords. So when someone going there, you know, it will come up in those keywords, and you realize there's people that study this every day. So sometime you're probably down before they get you 200, because these people daily is doing these things linked to what they want to sell in Cayman. I will tell you this, Charles, and lastly it made me sad. I traveled with a group, and a boy was there, and I will tell you exactly what he said. We were talking about Cayman. He said, Cayman is not good anymore, man. No, Cayman is no good, man. Cayman is no good. Jamaica is the baddest. Cayman is no good. Now, that little boy, he was probably 11, had Cayman status. He had Cayman status. And I see them utilizing him, smiling, promoting Cayman proud. But he said Cayman is no good. Now, I'm not saying anything bad, but it tells you what his parents is passing down to him. They came here and got status. You will never find a grassroots Caymanian child saying Cayman is no good. Now, I'm not saying all.
Why are they going to the UK, some of them?
Say, who's that?
Young Caymanians.
Well, it's because exactly what I'm talking about. They becoming Nowhereans in their own island. So they go in some place of a Nowherean, you go in somewhere to find something. So that is happening. But we want to get Caymanians to let them know people come here for a reason. A reason, and what made us is the people. It wasn't the government that made us. Back then, we had government that was really involved, more involved, I would say, with the people, because it was a small community, so government now have a larger number to deal with. But back then, people did not run when I was growing up, and I'm not saying that all people run for this, for money, for politics. They ran because we were a community. They didn't worry about money. I remember Miss Annie, Mr. Bulker Bush, when I was a little boy. Those people just had the island at heart. I know.
So tell me something. When you have this event now?
Well, the event is going to speak for itself. So
yeah,
so,
but what would be the outcome of it?
Well, we said that on the last show. We already said that
the same people aren't listening. Okay, to the last show.
But I don't want to move away from our culture, because this event.
But you're here to talk about this event. No.
But
tell us about the event.
Yeah, but can you give me 2 minutes? 2 minutes, please.
To pontificate.
Yeah. So you find that you have the people. I listen to our shows, and people come on here with their culture, and they're excited to talk about their culture. But we talk about politics and stuff. We have to remember our culture. That's what makes us. If you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going. If you're in a harbor out in Georgetown going to Israel, you don't know if you're in Georgetown, you'll never get Israel in a boat, because you don't know where you're coming from, so you don't know where you're going. We need to remember where we're coming from. We need to remain the thing that we call Caymankind. Don't run away from this. Let's preserve this thing, because that's what made us as a people. Now coming back to the program. I didn't mean to take your show, but I am excited about our culture. So the outcome of the event, what we're looking for, the outcome, there will be someone there to take notes. We will also give paper and pencils, because excuse me, some children may not want to speak, all right, so they might want to write down, and then we read what they say. They will have half an hour in the segment that the young people is going to talk. When they talk, we will take their name and number. Then when I get back to Grand Cayman, we're trying to get a committee together that we will look at all these names and numbers. And like I say, I just use a mechanic. I don't know why I'm using mechanic. It's so many things about banking and tourism that I kind of mechanic, trade or construction, which is a great field. And they might say, I wanted to be a construction worker. I wanted to be a carpenter. I wanted to do mechanic work. That we will look at that and see how we can assist them with government. Government cannot do everything, but all people get involved and say, okay, I'll sponsor this young man for 6 months. He has some relatives in Grand Cayman, bring him in here. He do those classes for 6 months, or not 6 months, 6 weeks or 2 months. And then while he's training on at the in that field, we also try to find a training for him in time management and stuff like that. So when he's finished, he's not just a mechanic, but he understands responsibilities. He understands management, time management. He understand also, if you get stressed and you go on drugs, that is going to put you back in life of the plans that you have where you want to go. The chances are you will fail. So we want to educate the children. So after this, that we have name and numbers, that is the next step.
So you want to line up vocational training for these young people? Is that?
Well, when you say me hating it, but I want other people involved, that someone can say, okay, this is what we're doing, vocational training. Let me reach out to this minister because it falls under him, or a company. We might reach out to a company and say, here's a bright child, and this is what they want to do. Will you sponsor them? It might not be $1,000. We don't know, for 6 weeks or 2 months, because they may have someone here to stay with. So yes, we want to continue working with the children. That is the only plans I have now until we meet, hear what the children is saying, get a committee together and say, and talk about it. Now, what is our next step? I have 4 more tickets to go to Cayman Brac, so I'll be traveling to Cayman Brac next week again, on the 17th, on the 24th, and when I come back on January 7th, and then on February 7th, I think, because we're going up there to do some videos to advertise Cayman Brac, also on the website, separate from the tourism website.
Mm-hmm. So if it's vocational training, you try to line them up with UCCI. I mean, they have quite a good program out there.
Well, I don't want to start saying that because it's going to be, it's going to be other people involved that is going to speak and say, this is what we should do. This is who I'm going to call. So I can't comment on that yet until we come back and say, now let's put the committee. We already have some people put it together. We're gonna
So who's working with you on this?
Well, we have who's not working with me on it. As far as the committee, we don't have, I don't want to say names yet on the committee till everything is 100% conformed, but how people are saying, yes, we want to be part. At that time, we will announce who's on the committee. But I have people that will call me and consult me and give me ideas. I mean, so many people will call me and say, what about this? What about that? So the support I'm getting, it's beyond, and the prayer support I'm getting, it's beyond. And I see supernatural work from God here that humanly wouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make you sleep because I'll talk all the time, but
go ahead.
Is it?
You got
how many minutes?
You got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Well, Kim and Brackers, I must say this program is not just for young people. It's young people at heart. If you are 100 and feel you're young at heart, come. However, you will not be given the opportunity to speak. The young people is going to speak. I suspect from 5 to about 25 is the people that we're looking at right now for this program. I mean, if someone is 30 and want to say something, certainly because it might help us. But I don't want someone come there that is 60 and plan to speak for 10 minutes. I'm not going to. I'm not going to take that part myself. I'm giving the young.
Maybe the 60-year-old has some good advice to pass on.
Well, they should be passing on all these years to the people. I mean, they're in Kim and Brack. Why not feed the other people with that information? So tomorrow night is not for the 60-year-old. They had 60 years to do it, and they can still do it because when the program is finished, they can call 928-1503, which is my number, 928-1503, and say, listen, we have some knowledge that we can give that we think will help. We will welcome that, certainly. And if they want to be on the committee, we will welcome them also if they have something to offer. But I don't want to work with people that's criticizing. Certainly you have to look at the negatives and say, this is what we're suffering with. And when they say the negatives, then we want to find solutions. But I don't want negatives, because you don't have to go far to get that. You watch the news, you have that. So anyone can participate of calling and giving ideas, and we look at the ideas because the old people used to say, the elders, what, two heads better than one, two heads better than one head if it's cow's head. So we want the ideas, we want the people involved, and we want prayer. People keep praying, because I tell you, prayer can move mountains. I have proven this myself. So keep praying for the program, keep praying for what we're doing. This is not Daryl Dakers. I don't need to do this, but God has called me to get involved. And I thank you all for accepting me, and excited about the programming. Grand Caymanians, we say Caymanians, people from Grand Cayman, come up and support the young people. Again, we've taken up a young speaker, Brandon Jackson. He's 21. He have a little group in Cayman KY, which is Tap In KY, which is Tap In Cayman, and they meet with young people. They're doing this on Zoom now. So even if you're in Cayman Brack, when Brandon is there, he's going to take names. You can be part of that group and say, we need to talk. And privately, that I'm quite sure he have, from what I know, some great testimonies that he will be able to put you to the right people also to assist you. So he's part of what we're doing, and we just thank God again for all of this, what is happening. And I don't want, we don't have time for sponsors, but sponsors, you know yourself. We thank you, but I want to single out Rose Myrie, been a blessing. Rose Myrie, been a blessing. Moses Cocornell, Mark Tibbetts, Pearline Donalds, prayer person. This thing is beyond. I am baffled of the way that God is working all of this. People keep saying, well, you keep talking about God. Well, he woke me up this morning.
Mm-hmm. This is a free event?
Free event, no charges at all. And we're hoping to have a security guard there in case anything, anything could happen. We're going to all have water. We're going to have lots of water, no food, no juices or anything, because we want to focus on this event for the young people. It's not a party. It's not to come out and have fun. It's to come out to make a difference.
Mm-hmm. So, how much of the evening is performance? How much?
Well, it's from 7 to 9.
Yeah.
And the performance, we have 6 performers. Each performer is given 5 minutes.
So can you tell us you say you have 6 performers?
We have 7. We have I have the names here, but that's not important.
I just think people might want to know who's going to be performing.
So we have Cassandra Scott, which is deputy principal. She's singing with her daughter and another friend. We have Tammy Hopkins, that is the Honorable Nicholas' mother. We have
you said you had some young people performing also.
Yeah, well, the first one, we have a 5-year-old little girl. She's going to be doing some acting as she's saying. We have Cassandra and her daughter. Her daughter's 9-year. Cassandra playing the piano or a keyboard. We have a 14-year-old. I just have the Frederick twins. They will be singing. They're 14 years old. We have Mr. James Miles. Where's his son here? Where's his son? Somewhere in here, so many names. He will be performing as another young man. So we have 14-year-old, we have 5-year-old, we have 9-year-old, we have 21-year-old.
All right. So Saturday night, beginning at
No. Friday night. This Friday night. Tomorrow night.
Friday night.
Starting at 7:00. We want you seated by 7:15 because there or not, we're starting at 7. So please, I'm asking you, come there, be seated. We have a bus, by the way. Someone is bringing a bus. He worked with like 50 children, and then James Miles, he's coming in. He's going to take a bus again, drive the road to see if there's anyone. So come out on the road. We'll have a bus from the airport to the event. Come out on the road. If you don't have a ride, a bus will pick you up free. The event is free, and the bus will take you back home. Thanks again, Cameron Brock. Thanks, sponsors. Thanks, Radio Command.
Daryl, good luck with this. Hope you have a good crowd, and thanks for coming in and telling us about it.
I keep telling you it's not luck, it's blessings, but that's okay. I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Well, if you don't want me to wish you luck, that's okay too.
No, because luck is kind of made, but blessings is... But I'm just joking.
We have to take a break. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Shipping to the Cayman Islands is fast, reliable, and seamless thanks to Cayman Airways Cargo. Need it faster than ocean freight? Cayman Airways Cargo offers multiple cargo flights to Grand Cayman from Miami weekly, so your packages, whether big, small, or in between, will arrive in no time. You can even use a Cayman Airways Cargo US address for your online shopping. Cayman Airways Cargo is also the only carrier providing air freight services for Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Contact us today and see why Cayman Airways Cargo was voted as Cayman's best cargo and logistics company in the Best of Cayman Awards. For details, visit CaymanAirways.com/cargo.
Accidents and illnesses can strike without warning. Ouch! When it comes to urgent care, every second counts. At Doctors Hospital, we have a dedicated team of experienced doctors and nursing staff available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Don't waste time in an overcrowded emergency room when you need urgent care. Whether it's a broken bone, a severe infection, or a sudden illness, trust in Doctors Hospital's unwavering dedication to providing the best immediate care. For complete urgent care when you need it the most, choose Doctors Hospital, located in Georgetown, 16 Middle Road.
Stay cyber secure with Cayman National. Protect your computers and mobile devices with security software to defend against cyber attacks through viruses, malware, and other online threats. Be aware of unsecure Wi-Fi connections when in public. If you need to access your online banking or sensitive information on your mobile devices, try disabling the Wi-Fi and switching to data from your mobile network. If you suspect a fraud attempt, please contact our customer support team at 949-8300.
Explore your history. Explore your land. Explore your sister islands, the ultimate staycation experience. Your culture, your freedom, the land that time forgot isn't gone. It's your sister islands.
Discover all that our sister islands have to offer.
Hey, new drivers, don't just drive, drive smart. Cynical and Inspire Cayman's Safe Driver program will show you how. Get real-life simulator training and classroom sessions to help you gain experience, stay alert, and avoid accidents. Learn to recognize risk, manage fatigue, and make smart choices behind the wheel. Certified participants may even pay less for Cynical motor insurance. Learn more and register at cynical.ky. Cynical, keeping Cayman covered.
The RAM water tank sale is on through until the 17th of December. Take advantage of up to 25% off select tanks. Whether starting a car wash business or looking to save on your monthly water bill, RAM water tanks boast superior strength, made to withstand harsh conditions and impact resistance. Order your RAM water tank today. Call 925-3822. RAM water tanks, built to last a lifetime. Proceeds from the RAM water tank sale to support the Jamaica Relief Fund.
Your mornings just got a whole lot buzzier. Join me, Kathy Miller, every Tuesday and Thursday from 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. on The Buzz, Radio Cayman's morning talk show with insight, impact, and inspiration, covering business, policy, finance, health, culture, and the biggest local and global issues impacting our Cayman community, with fresh perspectives from younger generations to stories of inspiration from local entrepreneurs. Tune in and turn up Tuesday and Thursday mornings, 7:30 to 9:30 with me, Kathy Miller, on The Buzz. The Buzz.
Radio Cayman's Talk Today. What is on your mind, Cayman?
Welcome back to Talk Today, and for the rest of the show, right up there until 2:30, it's open line. Yep, you can pick up the phone. Give me a call, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Well, almost anything you want to talk about, right? Almost. The number is 1-800-534-8255. That's compliments of Flow. Or you can call me on 949-8047. And if you're a WhatsApper, well, call us on 925-3261, and we can chat about whatever is happening in the community, or you just want to get something off your chest. Well, pick up that phone, right? And Parliament is in session. What do you think about that? Their immigration bill is up for debate, so they'll be wrapping up 2025 with a major piece of legislation. Immigration, of course, has always been a big issue that people discuss. It's just about everyone has an opinion on it. Cayman's whole economy, our lifestyle, our standard of living, our social issues, culture, and even personal relationships are connected one way or another to immigration. So, it touches many, many aspects of life in Cayman. And the whole Cayman expat, non-Caymanian divide is evident in daily life. How do we work that out? How do we work that out and realize that we both need each other, both Caymanian and non-Caymanian? We need each other to make this exemplary economy, this economic miracle, really, that we have here, continue to flourish, and that we can make the best of things here. Quite obviously, we Caymanians just can't keep the economy going by ourselves. There just isn't enough of us to maintain what has emerged here, to maintain the standard of living that has developed, over the last 50 years or so. We need people to keep that engine going, right? But then on the other side, if Caymanians are feeling marginalized, feeling as if they've been pushed to the side of the road, left along the way as things develop, that they aren't being allowed to sit and partake of the feast, right? if they can't partake of the feast, or they feel that way, the next thing you know, somebody turns over the dining table, and nobody prospers, right? So we both need each other. How do we work this out? Maybe as Aretha Franklin says, just a little bit of respect. Yeah, mutual respect. And make no mistake, there are Caymanians that have certainly prospered. They got the opportunity, worked hard to take advantage of that opportunity. And I think that's one of the things that we need to be drumming into our children, the young people coming up that the future will depend on, drumming into their heads that they must prepare themselves to take advantage of opportunities that come their way. A few months back, I ran into a young lady that I had worked with about, I guess it was 14 years ago. Back then, she had recently graduated from university with an accounting degree, and we were both working in government. Then we went our separate ways, and the next time I saw her, she informed me that she had qualified to earn her CPA. She was certified public accountant. And when I ran into her downtown recently, she was flourishing. She had done well with one of the accounting firms, and so well that she was even looking at leaving and taking it easy because she had secured her future. She had built an apartment complex. Yep. She had built an apartment complex, and so she was going to start phase 2 now. So phase 2 of the apartment complex. So she had done well for herself. She knew what she wanted to do, and she did it. She had prepared herself to take advantage of the opportunity that came her way. She worked hard and prepared herself, and she prospered. And I think, what most Caymanians want is the opportunity. They aren't looking for something to be handed to them. There may be those that are looking for something to be handed to them. Yeah. On the second thought. But for the most part, Caymanians just want that opportunity to prove what they can do. But we have to be prepared. Because, opportunity is a bald-headed man with one long strand of hair. And when Mr. Opportunity runs by you, you have to reach out and be prepared to grab that one strand of hair. If you miss it, he might not run by you again. And speaking of being prepared, and Caymanians who prepared themselves to take advantage of opportunity when it came their way, a young man that I guess I can still call him young. Compared to me, anyway. Compared to me, he's young, right? Shamari Scott. Yeah, big him up. Shamari Scott prepared himself to, take advantage of opportunities. In a press release from Health City, Cayman Islands says, it is proud to announce that Shamari Scott, Chief Business Officer, was honored as a distinguished laureate at the 2025 Caribbean Media Exchange, CMEX, Leadership Awards. That happened on December 7th in Miami at the Lowe's Coral Gables Hotel. This prestigious event recognizes exemplary leaders making significant impact across the Caribbean. Shamari Scott's innovative approach has been pivotal in transforming healthcare in the region. Under his leadership, Health City Cayman Islands has not only improved medical services, but has also played a crucial role in boosting Caribbean tourism. Dr. Benoit, the clinical director at Health City, remarked. It is a pleasure to work with such an outstanding Caymanian professional. Shamari has played an integral role in establishing Health City as a quality brand and in our overall success. And Shamari Scott expressed his gratitude for this recognition, stating, "I am truly honored to receive this award for leadership. I want to thank CMEX for upholding Caribbean leaders. I look forward to continuing our efforts to make the Cayman Islands proud and to fostering partnerships that enhance the health and wellness of our communities." The press release goes on to say, in his role, Scott has successfully implemented strategies that have significantly raised the profile of quality medical services achievable in the Caribbean, showcasing the region's potential as a hub for health and tourism. His relentless dedication to service and excellence embodies the spirit of CMEX's Leadership Awards, which celebrate those committed to uplifting the Caribbean. Shamari Scott, salute, brother. Yep, go do it. We have a caller on the line. Let's see what's on their mind. Good afternoon. You are on the air.
Good afternoon. I just wanted to add kudos to Mr. Scott. I've had the pleasure of working with him on a couple of occasions over the years. He is the real deal. He is everything that Cayman should be proud of. The Health City has worked there. I mean, Health City is such a blessing to these islands, and I just want to give him a big thumbs up. He deserves any sort of notoriety that he has earned. So thank you, Shamari.
Well, thank you for that call. And adding a voice of support towards Shamari and congratulating him. Yeah, that's one Cayman and we can certainly be proud of. So people, if they have the opportunity and are prepared to take advantage of it, there's nothing we can't do. Well, it looks like Cayman is going to finally get some kind of consumer protection, at least in the telecoms area anyway. OFREG, is that the right acronym or whatever? No. ERCO, I guess. The Utility Regulation and Competition Office. ERCO. I see that's what the official thing is now. They are putting a consumer protection regulation in place, and it's for the information and communication technology sector. So they're saying this robust new framework addresses current sector challenges by proposing to transition the Cayman Islands from voluntary best effort guidelines to a modern, enforceable regulatory regime. The draft determination outlines a strict set of statutory obligations designed to provide immediate certainty for licensees while securing a holistic approach and fundamental rights for consumers. The new legislation is built upon 8 fundamental pillars. Let's take a look at those. The 8 core aspects of the new legislation are one, provision of information, ensuring consumers receive accurate, clear details on rates and terms before signing up. 2, complaints handling, mandating accessible reporting channels and strict timeliness for resolving disputes. Contract terms, regulating contract length, renewal, and cancellation rights to ensure fairness. Device financing agreements. New specific protections for consumers entering into installment plans for handsets, preventing unfair device locking. Billing and credit management. Standards for billing accuracy, transparency, and fair debt collection practices. Service provision and fault repair, mandating 24/7 fault reporting and clear delivery timeframes. Service quality and performance standards, establishing objective technical benchmarks, speed, uptime, with automatic remedies for failure. And finally, restitution and redress, empowering ERCO to order compensation for consumers who suffer loss or harm. I remember earlier this year that was a big thing, people saying, they lost service down for days at a time, but they didn't get anything deducted from their bill. So those are some of the things that are coming in there. And let's take a break and be right back.
Shipping to the Cayman Islands is fast, reliable, and seamless thanks to Cayman Airways Cargo. Need it faster than ocean freight? Cayman Airways Cargo offers multiple cargo flights to Grand Cayman from Miami weekly, so your packages, whether big, small, or in between, will arrive in no time. You can even use a Cayman Airways Cargo US address for your online shopping. Cayman Airways Cargo is also the only carrier providing air freight services for Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Contact us today and see why Cayman Airways Cargo was voted as Cayman's best cargo and logistics company in the Best of Cayman Awards. For details, visit caymanairways.com/cargo.
Did you know that Doctors Hospital provides urgent care services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? And Doctors Hospital's urgent care physicians have access to the most advanced MRI and CT imaging in the Caribbean, providing reliable diagnostics when you need it most. When you need quality urgent care for an illness or injury, Doctors Hospital is here for you 24/7. Whether it's a migraine, chest or abdominal pain, shortness of breath, broken bones, or another urgent need, Doctors Hospital at the top of Walker's Road. Urgent care right now.
Here's a CUC advisory. Customers are advised of a scheduled outage on Sunday, December 14th between 8 a.m. and 12 noon for Snooze Lane off West Bay Road, which will include the Queen's Court Shopping Plaza and 7 Mile Shops. For more information, please contact CUC's customer service team at 949-5200. Email service@cuc.ky or visit our website at www.cuc-cayman.com.
Freedom, Cayman Brac. Freedom, Little Cayman. Soft breezes, blue waters, no traffic. Unwind and rejuvenate your mind, body, and soul. Sister Island Staycations, a taste of freedom. Discover all that our sister islands have to offer.
Busy day? Need the perfect furniture without leaving home? Ashley Furniture Home Store has you covered. Chat one-on-one with our helpful sales team through our WhatsApp in-stock catalog at 916-2323. And here's the festive bonus. Now through December 21st, enter our Christmas giveaway for a chance to win gift certificates of $4,000, $2,000, or $1,000. Visit our showroom at 360 Dorsey Drive. Call 943-2323 or WhatsApp us today and make your holiday home ready and happy.
Cayman, let's talk about your internet and phone service. OFREC has published a draft proposal for new consumer protection regulations, and we want your feedback. The draft regulations propose new rules to modernize the sector, including proposals to limit back billing to 3 months, introduce a 5-day cooling-off period for new contracts, and set mandatory timelines for resolving complaints. The draft also proposes extending these protections to small businesses for the first time. But these are just proposals. To ensure the final rules are practical and fair, we need to hear from you. All submissions on this consultation should be made in writing and must be received by 5 p.m. on January 8, 2026 at the latest. For more information, visit ofreg.ky/consultations or email consultations@ofreg.ky. OFREG, working toward a fair and reliable digital economy.
Radio Cayman's Talk Today. What is on your mind, Cayman?
So before the break, we were just taking a look at this consumer protection that ERCO, the Utility Regulation and Competition Office, is putting together here. That these are proposed consumer protection regulations for the information and communications technology sector, and it's from what I'm seeing here, it's going to be it uses the word legislation, so this is going to be in codified in law, right? There'll be mandatory service quality and automatic credits. It says the legislation introduces objective performance standards. Service providers would be required to deliver minimum percentage of the advertised speeds and maintain a network availability of 99.5%, excuse me, which is an international standard. Crucially, the regulations propose automatic service credits, meaning that if a provider fails to meet these standards, it must automatically credit the consumer's account without the consumer needing to file a claim. Well, that is a good one to start off with right there. Because how many times have you done a speed test and you're just not getting the kind of speed that you're paying for, or they say that they're going to be providing. And these days it's easy to check it. All you have to do is download that speed test app, and you can see, what kind of speed you have on your internet. Another provision here: device financing protections. With the rise of device installment plans, the new legislation includes specific rules to protect these investments. Providers would be prohibited from remotely restricting or locking a device for minor payment defaults unless arrears exceed 60 days and proper notice is provided. Yeah, so you miss paying your bill by a week or so, they won't be able to cut you off. Restitution orders. The framework empowers ERCO to issue restitution orders. This allows the regulator to direct service providers to provide refunds or compensation for prolonged outages exceeding 24 hours, overcharging or billing errors. Additionally, providers must maintain facilities for fault reporting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Expansion of consumer protections, recognizing the role of small enterprises in the local economy. ORCO proposes expanding the legal definition of consumer to explicitly include micro businesses, small businesses, and not-for-profit entities. This ensures these organizations receive the same statutory protections as residential users regarding dispute resolution and billing. Strict billing and credit management to mitigate bill shock. Have you ever got one of those? What? This is to mitigate bill shock, service providers would be prohibited from billing for charges older than 3 months from the end of the billing period. The draft also codifies a strict credit management process requiring multiple written notifications before service suspension and prohibiting disconnection if the outstanding amount is the subject of an unresolved formal complaint. And let's see if we can finish this. Contractual reform and flexibility. The proposal seeks to prohibit automatic contract renewals and generally limits contract duration to 12 months unless the consumer actively selects a longer term. A mandatory 5 business day cooling off period is proposed for all new contracts, allowing penalty-free cancellation. And finally, inclusive and data governance. Service providers will be required to make information available in accessible formats, e.g. Braille, for persons with disabilities within 12 months of implementation. Furthermore, aligning with data privacy principles, providers must not retain consumer personal data for more than 12 months post-contract. And that's what's in this proposal here. It's 2 o'clock, so let's see what's making headlines.
We are Radio Cayman, covering Cayman Brac, Little Cayman, and Grand Cayman. 1 in a million. From Radio Cayman's newsroom, this is Headlines.
The headline news is brought to you by Kirk Market.
Headline news from the Radio Cayman newsroom. The Ministry of Education and Training has announced that several offices will close at 11 a.m. tomorrow, Friday the 12th of December, to facilitate a staff event. The closures affect the ministry's core office, the Department of Education Services, the Cayman Islands Public Library Services, the Sunrise Adult Training Center, and the National Training and Development Unit. Normal operations will resume on Monday, the 15th of December. The ministry has apologized for any inconvenience caused. In regional news in Guyana, the Maritime Administration says an oil tanker seized by the United States was falsely flying the Guyana flag and is not registered locally. U.S. officials have identified the vessel as the motor tanker Skipper, formerly Adisa, intercepted in international waters. The Maritime Administration pledged to work with global partners to curb unauthorized use of the Guyanese flag. President Donald Trump described the Skipper as the largest crude tanker ever seized, while Venezuela denounced the action as piracy and accused Washington of trying to control its oil. Reports say the tanker left Venezuela's port earlier this month with 1.1 million barrels of crude oil. The Jamaica government is defending its U.S. $150 million loan to the Jamaica Public Services to accelerate power restoration after Hurricane Melissa. Finance Minister Fayval Williams urged opposition MPs to consider residents still without electricity, while Energy Minister Darrell Vaz says the loan was necessary and criticized opponents for, quote, crocodile tears. JPS has estimated it needed more than $350 million US dollars, with full restoration initially projected for mid-2026. Minister Williams now expects completion by January. Minister Vaz noted 82% of customers have been reconnected 5 weeks after the storm, which killed at least 45 people and caused some US $9 billion in damage. Headline news from the Radio Cayman newsroom.
Radio Cayman. www.radiocayman.gov.ky. Check out our social media pages: Facebook, YouTube, X, formerly Twitter, Radio Cayman Headline News.
Kirk Market's 12 Days of Gift Cards is back. Each day, 12 lucky customers will win a $100 Kirk Market gift card just for shopping at Kirk Market. Ho, ho, ho! You heard that right. Every day for 12 days with 12 lucky winners each day. Come in December 11th through the 24th and shop. You could win. And there's no minimum required. It's that easy. It's Kirk Market's 12 Days of Gift Cards. December 11th through the 24th. The countdown to Christmas is on at Kirk Market.
Accidents and illnesses can strike without warning. Ouch! When it comes to urgent care, every second counts. At Doctors Hospital, we have a dedicated team of experienced doctors and nursing staff available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Don't waste time in an overcrowded emergency room when you need urgent care. Whether it's a broken bone, a severe infection, or a sudden illness, trust in Doctors Hospital's unwavering dedication to providing the best immediate care. For complete urgent care when you need it the most, choose Doctors Hospital, located in Georgetown, 16 Middle Road.
The Paramount Carpet pre-Christmas sale is back from Monday, December 8th through Saturday, December 13th. Save big with 25% off carpet, 25% off tiles, and 35% off granite slabs. Cash and carry. Visit the big blowout sale at the Paramount Carpet from Monday, December 8th through Saturday, December 13th. Paramount Carpet, located at 317 North Sound Road, Industrial Park. Open Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. and Saturday, 7:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. Call 949-5000.
We do a whole lot more than just cover your floor at Paramount Carpet.
Stay cyber secure with Cayman National. Here are a few tips that will benefit you. Ensure to log out completely when you finish any online banking activities. Be aware of phishing attempts and only click links from trusted sources that are sent from your device through emails and messages. Remember, Cayman National will never ask you for your credentials. If you suspect a fraud attempt or that your account has been compromised, please immediately contact our customer support team at 949-8300.
Shipping to the Cayman Islands is fast, reliable, and seamless thanks to Cayman Airways Cargo. Need it faster than ocean freight? Cayman Airways Cargo offers multiple cargo flights to Grand Cayman from Miami weekly, so your packages, whether big, small, or in between, will arrive in no time. You can even use a Cayman Airways Cargo US address for your online shopping. Cayman Airways Cargo is also the only carrier providing air freight services for Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Contact us today and see why Cayman Airways Cargo was voted as Cayman's best cargo and logistics company in the Best of Cayman Awards. For details, visit CaymanAirways.com/cargo.
Rocky's Diamond is making Christmas shopping a whole lot easier. Check out their selection of watches, earrings, and more on Facebook and Instagram, and shop online at rockysdiamonds.com. Save 20% off with coupon code XMAS25, and they'll deliver right to your door. Or stop by the Rocky's Diamond showroom at 28 North Church Street, Waterfront Center. Don't wait till the last minute. These deals just won't last. Rocky's Diamond Christmas Sale at rockysdiamonds.com. Proceeds from the Rocky's Diamond Christmas Sale will also go to support the Spread the Word International Ministries campaign to support kids in Jamaica this Christmas season.
Hi, I'm Daryl Dakers, known as Cayman's native son. My friends and I are inviting you to the Cayman Brac Homecoming event on Friday, December 12th at 7 p.m. at the Ashton Rudder Center. And there is free admission with keynote speaker Daryl Dakers, 23-year-old speaker Brandon Jackson, Daryl Dakers with his hit song Another Sunny Day, with many performers from age 5 and up. And during the event, the young people will have their time to speak. So come and listen to those who will be the future for tomorrow. Come and celebrate Cayman Brac Homecoming.
Young people, you think that we don't care, but I want you to know that we are here, coming to the Brac for you.
Radio Cayman's Talk Today. What is on your mind, Cayman?
Welcome back, and taking a look at the weather. It's 82 degrees out there. Feels like 89. Humidity is at 84%. and the wind out of the east at about 4 knots. Today's forecast tells us we can expect isolated showers for the rest of the day and into the night, with winds out of the northeast at 5 to 10 knots, and seas are smooth, less than 2 feet. Well, what did you think of those proposals that are being put out now by ERCO? Those are going to be put into legislation and will be governing the communications sector. And this is not just going to be, policy or a regulation. It's going to be codified in law, because they use the word legislation quite a few times in there. And they want to hear from the public. What they have here looks to me like a good start on things. Some of those things where before they cut you off, they have to give you warnings, multiple warnings to saying, you need to pay your bill, or your service will be disconnected by such and such a date. So you can make your representations known to them. You can go online to their website, offreg.ky/consultations. So you can write them and give your comments on this draft ICT Consumer Protection Regulations 2025. And the deadline to accommodate the holiday season and all, the consultation period has been extended. All submissions must be received by 5 p.m. on the 8th of January. So put your thoughts together if you want to give ERCO, some ideas as how they can have a really good consumer protection. They will take those comments under consideration. Don't you think it's time we have a consumer protection law in general? I know the utility regulators here, this was all part of their remit, I think, from day one. And, they're finally getting it done now. There might have been some attempts in the past, and it kind of fizzled out, or still, it's time, I think, that we can have some kind of protection as consumers in general. We need to be able to have some kind of recourse when we make a purchase, especially if it's something that is, a major purchase. That if something goes wrong, the person who is selling this to you, whether it's a service or an item, that they're required to do certain things. And just what does a modern consumer protection law look like? Well, from what I see here, a modern consumer protection law is characterized by robust digital focus protections. And everything is digital now, right? That's if you looking to buy something, I guess the first place you go is online, see what people are offering, and Then you have the reviews. Today, every business advertised or having a website, they've got reviews. Who are these people that are giving the reviews, saying that this is a good business or not? So a modern consumer protection tackles fake reviews, subscription traps, and hidden online fees, and significantly strengthened enforcement powers for regulatory bodies, including the ability to impose substantial fines. Key features of a consumer protection law, as I was saying, the digital marketing aspect of it, because that's everywhere now. So the law will explicitly prohibit submitting, commissioning, or publishing fake consumer reviews, requiring businesses to take reasonable steps to ensure authenticity. Transparency in online pricing. They call it drip pricing. The law mandates that the initial prominent price displayed must include all unavoidable mandatory fees, combating the practice of adding hidden costs later in the purchasing process. Have you ever experienced that? You got this nice, very attractive amount that you say, oh, that's pretty good. Then you delve further into it, or you are actually purchasing it, and then, there's this and that is added on. And the next thing you know, that the price is no longer, the deal that you thought it was when you first saw it. Here's one that people get caught up in: subscription contract reforms. To prevent subscription traps, modern laws require traders to provide clear pre-contract information and renewal reminders, offer 14-day cooling off periods for new subscriptions and renewals. That's one of the things that's being proposed here. When you sign up, and you go home and you think about it, you say, maybe I really don't need this. You got a few days to change your mind and get out of that subscription or that service contract, right? So you provide clear pre-contract information and renewal reminders, and have a cooling off period. Ensure easy and straightforward cancellation mechanisms, often requiring an online cancellation option if the contract was initiated online. Stronger enforcement and penalties. Direct enforcement powers. Regulators like the UK's Competition and Markets Authority or the US's Federal Trade Commission can directly enforce consumer law and impose penalties without a lengthy court process. Substantial fines. Penalties for non-compliance can be significant, often up to 10% of a company's global annual turnover, creating a strong deterrent against unethical practices. Focus on vulnerable consumers. There is an increased emphasis on protecting consumers who may be more susceptible to harmful practices. Core consumer rights, clarity and transparency. Businesses must embed fairness and transparency into their business models, particularly regarding price and product information. Product safety and quality. Goods and services must be of satisfactory quality, fit for purpose, and match their description. The law ensures robust safety testing and quality control. right to redress. Consumers maintain clear rights to remedies, such as a short-term right to reject faulty goods for a full refund within 30 days. Data protection laws ensure the security of personal information and regulate how business use consumer data. And that's another one that's including in the consumer protection that ERCO is going to be putting into effect there. They just can't keep your data lying around forever. We have to take our final break here. Be right back. Oh, we don't have a break? Okay. So, what do you think about these? Is it time for us to call on our legislators to put a overall consumer protection into place? You know, this thing with the communications industry is certainly a step in the right direction, and about time that we got it. You know, they could have done this some time ago, but for whatever reason, they're finally doing it now. But you know, when you have especially big businesses, you could feel almost overwhelmed trying to stand up for your rights when you have no law to back you up. You know, one person arguing their case about why they should get a refund or that the quality of the service was not up to standards, and therefore they shouldn't have to pay for it. If we don't have laws there to, you know, back us up, it can be hard to get any kind of redress. And for example, the item there where they have to provide a certain percentage of the speed that is advertised. I know a lot of people, you know, used to complain about that. Where you're supposed to be getting X number of speed on your internet, and when you do a test, it's nowhere near it. And you know, you get all kind of excuses as to why that is happening. You know, too many people online at once, this, that. And then we even learned that they can control the speed, right? They tell you you're getting so much speed, but then for their own reasons, telecommunications companies would slow everything down. What was it called? Braking? I think that's what they would call it. And they had their own reasons to do it. Most likely having something to do with money. That is always the bottom line, right? I mean, I know people are in business, companies are in business to make money. But there should be certain ethics that go along with being able to make money and not take unfair advantage of people. That's what consumer protection is all about. And hopefully what we have here with this happening in the telecommunications industry is going to go further, because it's time we have protection for consumers in Cayman. Things are a lot different now than what it was 50 years ago. You know, not just population. Things are not as personal as what they used to be. I mean, there was a time in Cayman, you had a problem with a business, you probably knew the people who ran it, right? And you could go in and have access to someone who could make a decision. That's not always the case now in 2025. I mean, gosh, you call up to make a complaint with some things, especially items like telecommunications, and you're talking to someone who's not even in Cayman. Same way with the banks. I mean, you call and somebody down in Trinidad is answering the phone, or somebody in Jamaica, or even somebody in India, right? And there's no longer any kind of personal relationship like how it used to be back in the day. So you're just a number to some people, and you being able to appeal to someone that makes a big difference, because they just tell you, well, that's the policy, that's it. We can't make an exception. That's just the way it is. So we need a little help. We need some law, some legislation that says, if you're going to do business, this is the way that you have to conduct yourself to have a good, fair relationship with your customers. Because in many instances, the consumer needs what it is that they're having a problem with, especially with some of these the major companies, whether it's banking, telephone companies, electricity companies. I guess utilities in general are very much a part of things that we need, and sometimes we don't seem to get the service that we believe we should be getting, or that we are treated unfairly. And if there's no legislation there to back us up, it's you, David, against Goliath. But you don't have a sling. You don't have a sling and a rock to take care of the giant, right? And that's where the government comes in to provide you with a sling and a rock to fight this giant, by giving you the proper kind of legislation that takes care of consumers. But we hopefully will see this develop more. And be sure to give your comments if you have things that you think should be included in this. Perhaps you've had an experience with telecommunications companies that ERCO missed. Perhaps you can provide some insight into some kind of procedure that telecommunications company kind of ran you over, whether it was not getting service, the service wasn't there, their network was down, although that is covered in there. But it is possible that individuals have had certain experiences that they can contribute and say, this shouldn't have happened, and the regulators will agree when they see what has happened, and they may not have even known of such a practice happening. So it is up to you to make them aware of that so that they can include that in this legislation that's being put together now. I don't know how long it will be after they have all of this formulated and sent to Parliament. But we all know that these things don't happen overnight. But it's beginning to happen now. And let's hope it progresses. And from this telecommunications consumer protection, maybe we will see overall consumer protection put into law here in Cayman. Well, we're coming down to the end of the line here, so thank you for tuning in to Talk Today. I hope you have a great afternoon, and I'll catch you tomorrow right here on Radio Cayman at about 12:20. I'm Charles Glidden. Take care.
Talk Today is brought to you by Subway, open 24 hours in Countryside, Anderson Square in Georgetown, and Centennial Towers in West Bay. And by the Ministry of District Administration. Explore your history, explore your land, explore your sister islands. And Cayman Airways. Call them on 949-2311 to book your nonstop flights to Los Angeles and Panama. And Doctors Hospital. Peace of mind is important when life happens. Doctors Hospital, always there for you. Call 949-6066.